Nancy. It is my honor to introduce Flannery to deliver our next academic address to the class of 2014.
Good evening. I would like to welcome the Board of Education, Administration, our Superintendent, Mr. Featherman, Mr. Mangili, Mr. McBride, faculty, family, friends, and the class of 2014. Today, we receive a diploma that reads as the completion of our high school education. However, it is not only a certificate of the end, but a ticket for the beginning, the commencement of our futures. It opens the doors for us to succeed in each of our respected fields and paths we have chosen to pursue. For education is our most powerful weapon, one that allows us to change and to grow. Without it, we would be nothing. We entered Cedar Grove High School in 2010, as naive yet ambitious freshmen. Our schedules carried heavy workloads, whether it be college prep, honors, or AP, which made us apprehensive, but also excited. We were unsure of what we would find in the next 4 years, but now that we are in caps and gowns at our graduation, we can modestly say, we have learned. Cedar Grove High School has given us their commitment and promise to a fulfilling education, one that prepares us for the years to come. The education my classmates and I received is not one that prepares us for the ideal future, but one more pragmatic, filled with brilliant victories, but also losses. These past 4 years have been much more than reading, writing, and arithmetic, but the construction of leadership, service, and each of our individual characters. The scholarship that Cedar Grove promotes is one through a vigorous learning environment, encouraging teachers, and diverse courses. Throughout 4 years of high school, my class as a whole has established relationships with teachers unlike any other. They are relationships that keep classes exciting, yet consistently efficient. Through countless hours of extra help came not only the ability to perform better, but the motivation to do so. As we were constantly exposed to the privilege of a diligent learning environment, it motivated us to raise the bar higher each time and to surpass our prior attempts. And I personally, in those times when I was immersed in polyatomic ions and indefinite integrals, was humbled at the fact that my high school was able to push me to my limit and work to the best of my ability. I know I speak for my class when I say that Cedar Grove High School is small but mighty. While although our classrooms are small, they are brimming with an extensive curriculum and stimulating conversations. Even so, some would argue the disadvantages of a small school. I, however, believe it makes us stronger, permitting every student to be a name and a face, not a number, and ultimately, granting us with the education and attention that each student deserves. And so when we leave here, I'd like to think that we will never forget why we came, to be enlightened, inspired, and trusted with the opportunity to learn, teach, and prosper. 4 years later, we leave high school as more knowledgeable and mature students than the naive and timid freshmen who entered in 2010. As Cedar Grove High School gave us the opportunity to grow not only as people, but as students and scholars. Although our time here is over, I know that the class of 2014 will allow their lives to be a classroom, one that thrives on constant education and the desire to learn. Cedar Grove High School taught the class of 2014 not to dwell on the ghost of AP Chemistry's past, to be cautious of how much we invest into our present plans for Memorial Day weekend, and most importantly, how to craft the blueprint for the brightest academic future we will all eventually possess. And so I want to say congratulations to all my fellow graduates. We finally made it. Thank you.